Hello class, in this video I will be discussing our next lesson for Module 1, which is Lesson 4, entitled Unit Vectors. So all of my discussion for this video is based on University Physics with Modern Physics 14th edition by Young and Friedman. Yan. So when we say unit vectors, it is a vector that has a magnitude of 1 with no units. Ang purpose lang niya is to describe the direction of the vector in space. Okay? So, for example, vector A is denoted as the x component of A, I hat, plus the y component of y, j hat. So, ma'am, para saan po yung I hat na yan at saka yung I hat na yan para saan po at saka yung j hat. Ang I hat is to describe or to represent the positive x. Ang j hat is to represent the positive y. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, si x component pala ni A is nandun sa positive x at si y component ni y, ni A ay nasa positive j. So, yan. So, eto din, halimbawa ito si A, itong representation na to or itong notation na to ay nagre-represent ng vector A, which is nandun sa positive x and positive y space. So, ito siya. Yan. Kasi yung x component niya ay nasa positive I or positive x. Yung y component niya ay nasa positive j or nasa positive y. So, paano naman kapag 3D? Pag 3D naman, magkakaroon tayo ng third direction, which is k hat, which is representing the positive z axis. Yan. So, ganyan lang siya. So, paano naman natin gagamitin si unit vectors for the vector addition, which is related to the previous lecture? So, ang gagawin lang natin dyan is, first, let's define what is A. So, for example, 2D space lang tayo. So, sige, i-3D na lang natin. Halimbawa, AX I hat plus AY J hat plus AZ K hat. Tas ang vector B natin, for example, ay BX I hat plus BY J hat plus BZ K hat. So, how do we perform vector addition? So, our vector is equivalent to AX plus BX I hat plus AY plus BY J hat plus AZ plus BZ K hat. So, ganun lang siya. You just have to add the unit vectors which are the same in direction. So, I sa I, J sa J, K sa K. So, ganun lang siya. Okay? Yan. Very easy. So, next, yan. Example na tayo. So, given the two displacements, D 6.00I plus 3.00J minus 1.00K meters, E 4.00I minus 5.00J plus 8.00K meters, which is the E vector. Find the magnitude of the displacement 2D minus E. So, gawin muna natin yung 2D. Let's perform this first. Okay? Yan. So, 2D would be equivalent to 2 times the D vector 6.00I plus 3.00J minus 1.00K. Yan. So, if we multiply, this would be 12.03. Take note, you have to maintain the 3 significant figures. Ma'am, bakit po yung 2 hindi nyo kinount sa significant figures? Kasi this is not a measurement. Itong nasa loob ay measurement, kaya dun tayo magbe-base. So, pag minultiply siya, is magiging 12.00, diba? but we have to maintain the fewest or the significant figure of the measurement, which is 3. So we have to uh, neglect the last zero. So ganyan lang, 12.0 plus 6.00j minus 2.00k. Yan. And then, let's subtract it to vector E. Subtract na natin. So, 2D, dito na lang sa taas. 2D minus E vector would be 12.0I plus 6.00J minus 2.00K minus 4.00I minus 5.00J plus 8.00K. Ayan. So, ang 2D minus E vector natin ay equivalent sa 12.0 minus 4.00I plus 6.00 minus 5.00J, okay, plus negative 2.00 minus 8.00K. Let's check ha. 12 minus 4, positive, positive. Ito may kulang tayo dito. 6 minus negative 5. Why negative 5, ma'am? Kasi negative siya dito. Okay, hindi natin nakita kanina. And then, diba, negative 2 minus 8.00. Okay. Now, let's perform. 12 minus 4 is 8. Okay. Then, you have to consider the fewest decimal places kasi nagsusubtract tayo. So, ito yung susundin natin. So, 8.0 I hat plus 6, negative, negative. So, positive, magiging plus siya. 11.00J. Negative 2 minus 8, negative 10. Okay. Negative 10.00K. Take note, remind ko lang kapag nagsusubtract tayo, ang titingnan natin is the fewest decimal places. Diba? So, na-retain pa din natin yung 0.00 kasi siya naman yung fewest dito. Pero dito kasi, ang fewest is yung 12.0. Okay? And then, ang hinahanap is the magnitude. Okay, magnitude. So, how do we find the magnitude? The magnitude of this is equivalent to the square root of 8.0 squared plus 11.0 squared plus negative 10.00 squared. Yan. So, let's compute. Ito na pala. 8 squared plus 11 squared plus 10 squared. Sama natin yung negative para hindi kayo malito. 10. Yan. So, that is square root of 285 or equivalent to 16.88194. So, anong gagawin natin dito? You have to follow the fewest, diba? Fewest significant figure. So, we have to follow nag-multiply, nag-square root. Nag-ano tayo dito, nag-add. So, we have to follow this one. Okay? So, bale parang ano siya, 16.9. 16.9 meters. Ma'am, bakit 16.9? Kasi 'di ba nag-multiply tayo and then we added. Nung nag-add tayo, syempre ang makaka-count dyan is the fewest decimal. So, ito yon. Okay, not this one. So, magiging ganyan siya. Okay? 16.9 meters. So, ito na yung magnitude. Ito na yung final answer natin. Yan. Okay. So, let's proceed to the next. So, when we see products of vectors naman, ayan. Pag products of vectors, meron tayong dalawa, scalar tsaka vector product. So, dito muna tayo sa scalar product or the dot product. So, for example, meron tayong dalawang vectors. For example, let's find the vector, the scalar product or the dot product of A dot B. Okay? So, we have to draw it ganyan, tail to tail. Yan. We have to draw that. And then we have to find this one. The angle between the two vector. Phi is the angle between the two vectors. Ayan. Okay? Kasi, ba't kailangan hanapin? Kasi ang dot product ay equivalent sa magnitude, product of the magnitudes of A and B times cosine phi. Ayan. Magnitude ha, magnitude. Or, pwede rin siya, ang gagawin natin is A dot B is equivalent to AX dot BX plus AY dot BY plus AZ times BZ. Kapag ito ay um, ang gamit natin ay unit vectors. Okay, ganun lang siya. So, pag may kukunin kang dot product, ang gagawin lang natin is we have to draw it tail to tail and then we have to find the phi. At meron pang isang identity, ang A dot B ay equivalent sa B dot A. So, cumulative siya. Hindi, it doesn't affect kung sino yung nauna. Okay? Hindi apektado kung sino ang nauna. Okay. So, we have to take note that kapag ang phi mo is between 0 to 90, scalar product is positive. Okay. Kapag ang phi mo is between 90 to 180, ang scalar product mo is negative. At kapag ang phi mo ay equivalent sa 90 degrees, ang scalar product mo is 0. Okay? You have to take note of that para may counter-checking ka kung tama ba yung sagot mo or mali. So, let's proceed. Example number 2. Ayan. Find the scalar product of A dot B of the two vectors in the figure. The magnitudes of vectors are 4 and 5. O, ayan. Paano na ulit yung A dot B? Diba ito ay equivalent sa magnitude ng A, B, cosine phi. Yan. Ang kailangan natin is this one. The angle between the two vectors given. So, meron tayong given na 130 at saka 53. So, para makuha natin to, malamang we have to subtract the 130 dun sa 53. Yan. So, meron tayong 77. Ang phi natin is equivalent pala sa 77.0 degrees. Take note, ang kinuha ko is yung significant figure na 1 decimal place kasi nag-subtract lang naman tayo. Okay? And let's perform A dot B. A dot B is equivalent to AB cosine phi. Ang magnitude ng A ay 4.00, magnitude ng B ay 5.00, cosine 77.0. Ayan. So, let's calculate. 4 times 5 cosine 77.0. So, we are expecting, dahil between siya ng 0 to 90, we are expecting here na positive. Tama ba? Positive. Kasi sabi niya dito, between 0 to 90, dapat ang scalar product mo is positive. So, yan. Ang sagot ay 4.499021087. But we have to consider the significant figure. Dapat tatlo lang. So, let's round off. Magiging 4.50. Yan. Okay. So, yan na siya. Ito na yung scalar product natin. This is our scalar product. Yan. Ito na yung final answer. Okay? So, next. Example 3. Paano naman kapag ang given is unit vectors? Naka-unit vectors. Anong gagawin natin? Sabi kanina, ang A dot B ay pwede sa unit vector as AX, BX plus AY, BY plus AZ, BZ. So, yun lang ang gagawin natin. So, A dot B equivalent sa 2.00 negative 4.00 wala palang I. Okay. Plus 3.00 times 2.00 plus 1.00 negative 1.00, and then you just have to perform the calculation. 2.00 times negative 4.00 plus 3.00 2.00 plus 1.00 negative 1.00. Ayan. Meron tayong sagot na negative 3. Okay? Meron tayong sagot na negative 3. However, ang hinahanap dito is the angle between vectors. So, A dot B, diba equivalent siya sa A, B, cosine phi. Ang hinahanap is angle, angle, angle. So, meron na tayong sagot ng A dot B. That is equivalent to negative 3. Kailangan natin ito. So, para makuha din yan, kailangan din natin itong magnitude ng dalawa. So, kunin muna natin yung magnitude. Ang magnitude ng A ay equivalent sa square root of 2 squared plus 3 squared plus 1. Shortcut ko na ha. Pero ang susundin natin is yung significant figure nito. 2 squared plus 3 squared plus 1 squared. Yan. Square root of 14. Or 3.7416. Ilan ang significant figure nito? Tatlong decimal places. So, 3.74. Ayan. And then, ang B natin, ang magnitude niya ay what? Negative 4 squared plus 2 squared plus negative 1 squared. So, calculate natin. Negative 4 squared plus 2 squared plus negative 1 squared. 4.58. Yan, 4.58. Okay. So, meron na tayo nito. Diba? So, cosine phi pwede na natin gawin na cosine phi is equivalent sa um, A, the dot product, divided by AB. Tama ba? Okay. So, cosine phi is equivalent sa A dot B natin that is negative 3. Ang dito naman sa baba is yung product ng magnitude 3.74 times 4.58. Yan. Okay? And then, inverse. Cos negative 1 times negative 3, 3.74 times 4.58. Yan. Hanapin na natin ang final answer. Oops. Yan. Inverse cosine negative 3, 3.74 times 4.58. So, meron tayong final answer na 100. Ngayon, ma'am, ano pong susundin naming significant figure? Ang susundin yung significant figure is yung measurement. 'Di ba? Magnitude tong 4.58 tsaka 3.74. Okay? Tapos, ito rin, ito ay measurement din. So, ito ay scalar. So, meron siyang significant figure na negative 3. Nasunod ba natin yung significant figure dito? O, dapat ito ay negative 3.00. Ayan. Okay. So, dapat ang significant figure natin. Ayan. So, ang final answer natin dito ay 100 degrees. Yan. So, 100 degrees ang significant figure. Ang final answer. Okay? So, any questions? So, siguro ang question nyo dyan is, ma'am, paano po yung significant figure? Parang hindi po nasunod yung significant figure. Yeah, hindi siya nasunod kasi there's no way na, you have to, ito kasi is angle. Okay, angle kasi siya. So, hindi natin siya pwedeng isulat ng, kasi 'di ba kapag susundin natin yung significant figure nito, ang mangyayari is 1.00 times 10 squared. So, kapag angle kasi hindi mo naman magagawa yan. Hindi pwede. So, you just have to consider na ito ay significant figure. Etong tatlo, 3 significant figure siya kasi naka-degrees naman to. Okay? Okay. So, next. Let's proceed to the next. Yan. Dito naman tayo sa next type of products of vectors, which is the vector product or the cross product. Okay? So, ito is A cross B. Yan. A cross B. So, ang sagot nito ay hindi scalar, vector din. Kasi nga, di ba? Vector product nga. So, dapat ang sagot niya ay vector product. Yung kanina, scalar product kasi ang sagot niya ay scalar. No direction. Okay? So, A cross B or C, the vector C is equivalent to A cross B, equivalent to AB sine phi. Magnitude din to. Yan, magnitude din yan na. Oops. Magnitude, magnitude, magnitude. Okay. You just have to remember na kapag ang phi mo ay 0 or 180, ang vector product mo is 0. Okay? Paano po gumagana sa vector product? Kailangan mo ng right hand rule. sabi niya dito, you have to place A and B tail to tail ulit. Yan, A and B tail to tail. And then, you have to use the right hand rule. Sabi niya, point fingers of right hand along A with palm facing B. Kasi ang pagkakasulat natin dito, 'di ba? A cross B. So ang first vector natin is A. So ang gagawin mo is you have to grab A and then i-curl mo yung fingers mo towards the second vector. Okay? So from A going to B. And then, ayan o, tingnan mo yung hand niya. From A going to B. And then, kung saan nakaturo si thumb, yun yung cross product. Always perpendicular to the plane. Okay? Ito si cross product. Yan yung direction ng cross product mo. Okay? And then, paano naman ma'am kapag B cross A? Diba sa scalar product kanina, sa scalar product kanina, 'di ba, ang A dot B ay equivalent sa B dot A. Dito hindi. Ang A cross B ay not equivalent sa direction ng B cross A. Why? Kasi maiiba yung initial vector. So kung halimbawa mauuna si B, eto, going to A, ang mangyayari niyan is you have to start from the vector B going to vector A. Kaya ang mangyayari, ang thumb mo ay going downwards. Okay? Or sa negative. So, magkaiba sila ng direction. Kaya ang tama is B cross A is equivalent to negative of A cross B. Yan. Kasi magkasalungat sila ng direction. So, ganun lang. You have to learn the process of right hand rule. So, pakinood yung video na pinost ko kanina. Yung right hand rule sa module 1 para maintindihan nyo kung paano tong right hand rule para hindi kayo malito doon sa direction. So, uunahin lang from the first vector going to the second, you have to curl your fingers, the four fingers of your hand, and then yung thumb mo, kung saan nakaturo si thumb, yun yung direction ni cross product. Okay? So, let's proceed. Ayan. Ito rin, you have to understand or to take note kapag ang gamit natin ay unit vector, ito yung formula para makuha si cross product. And you have to take note na ang I cross product I or J times J or K times K ay equivalent to 0. Okay? Kasi, diba, I times I or I cross product I ay naka 0 degrees. Tama ba? Kasi ito, so I cross product I 0 degrees. Ang sabi kanina kapag 0 or 180, ang equivalent ng cross product mo ay 0. So, J cross J, 0. K cross K, 0. Okay? Yan. Tapos, ito pa pala, nakalimutan ko. Pag nag-cross product si I tsaka J, ang resulting niya is K. 'Di ba? Kasi if you grab your from starting ng A ay ng I going to the J, you have to grab your fingers from the first vector I going to the J vector. Ang magiging result ng direction ng thumb mo is to the K, positive K direction. Kapag J to K naman, grab your fingers from the first vector J going to the K, ang thumb mo magiging going sa I. Pag K to I naman, grab your fingers going from K going to the I. Ang magiging vector mo ay, cross product mo ay going to the J. So, you have to take note of this then. Okay? Take note of this and take note of this. Para makuha natin kung paano kinuha itong formula na to. So, next time you won't need to memorize. Okay? So, let's first take note or define vector A. Diba ang vector A is AX I hat plus BX J hat plus Ay, sorry. Mali. Erase. Okay. Ang vector A natin ay equivalent sa x I plus AYJ plus AZK. Yan. At ang B natin ay BXI plus BYJ plus BZK. Yan. And then, we have to perform the cross product. So, anong mangyayari? Ang mangyayari dyan ay distribute natin ang AX at saka BX. Ayan, AX, BX. Tapos cross product ng I. Ano ba ang cross product ng I? AXI. Diba? BXI. Yan, para mas malinaw. Ano ba ang cross product ng I kanina? Diba 0? Kasi I cross product I is 0. So, ito ay wala na. Okay. Plus AYJ times BY ulit. Dito pa pala tayo sa AX. Okay. AXI cross product ng BYJ. BY. Ang ginagawa lang natin dito guys is nagde-distribute tayo ha. BYJ. Yan. Plus, distribute natin. AX I cross product ng BZK. Yan. Plus K. AY, dito na tayo sa second. AYJ cross product ng BXI. Yan. Plus AYJ plus I cross product. Sorry. Cross product ng BYJ. Oh. Pares ulit na J, so 0. Yan. Plus AYJ cross product na BZK. Yan. Okay. Plus na tayo. AZK cross product ng BXI plus AZK cross product ng BYJ plus AZK cross product ng BZK. Pares na K, so anong mangyari? 0 ulit. Okay, ma'am, bakit nagsi-0? Dahil nga dun sa kanina na ito. Okay, next. Ito naman, take note natin, IJK, ayan. Etong first natin, so 0 na to, diba? Etong first natin is cross product ng I at J. Pag susundin natin to, I at saka J, from I going to J, yan. From I going to J, yan. Ang thumb mo going to K, diba? So, mapapalitan ngayon to ng K. Palitan na natin ha. So, ito magiging AX BY K hat. Yan. Ito naman, AXI saka BZK. Pag I saka K naman, pag I saka K, I going to K, so ang thumb mo is going downwards ng J. So, magiging negative J siya. Sug natin. Oops, oops, oops. Sug natin. So, ito, magiging negative j. Kasi, from I going to k. So, negative ax bz j. Yan. Next, j cross I. J cross I, balikan natin yung figure. J cross I. So, from J, burahin muna natin. Yan. From J going to I. J going to I. So, you have to grab your fingers from J going to I. Ang magiging result niya ay negative K. Ito na. So, negative K ay negative J going to I, negative K, tama. So, A, Y, B, X, K, negative. Okay? Next, J and K. J and K, so ito, from J, grab your fingers from J going to K. So, ang result niya is positive I. Plus A, Y, B, Z, I. So, dito na tayo sa next. K at I. Pag K at I naman, K and I. Ayan. Grab your fingers from K going to I. Ang direction ng thumb mo is towards the J, positive J direction. So, positive siya. Plus AZBX J. Yan. Okay na to. Next, ito naman, K and J. Ang K and J naman natin, K going to J. Ito tayo. K going to J. K going to J. Tama ba? K going to J, ang thumb natin nakadirect sa negative I. Negative I, ito yun ah. Negative AZBY. I, negative I. Yan. So, pwede na nating ayusin. So, yung I muna. So, lahat ng I pagsamahin natin. Sabi niya ang I ay AY BZ minus AZBY. I, ito yon. Tapos, lahat ng J plus J, ito. Yung positive unahin natin. AZBX J minus AX BZ J. Okay? And then, next is, pares, doble pala yung positive dito. Buray-buray yan. Ano pa? Yung K. O, yung positive K plus AXBY. Asan na yung isang K? Negative AYBX. Yan. So, eto na yung resulting dot product natin. Na parehas naman ito. Okay? So, ganun lang siya kinuha. Ngayon, kung gusto nyo mag-memorize, pwede naman. But, I prefer na alam nyong i-perform para kapag nakalimutan nyo tama, pag nakalimutan nyo yung formula, meron kayong pang counter check. Okay? So, yan yon. So, let's proceed to the example 4. Vector A has magnitude of 6 units and is in the direction of the positive x-axis. Okay? Vector A, nandun daw siya sa positive x. Vector B has a magnitude of 4 units and lies in the xy plane making an angle of 30 degrees. Yan. 30 degrees naman. With the positive x-axis, find the vector product C is equals to cross product of A and B. So, diba, ang A cross product B ay equivalent sa AB sine B. Tama ba? Yeah. Meron tayong angle, meron tayong vector. Ayan. So, anong gagawin natin? Okay. Mumultiply lang natin 4. Ang A is 6 times 4 sine 30. Yan. 6 times 4 sine 30. 12. 12. So, meron tayong 12. Ngayon, we need the direction. Paano natin kukunin yung direction? Diba, you just have to grab the first vector, which is A, going to the B. Yung fingers mo is to curl going to the B. So, ang direction niyan is nandito, diba? Nandito. O, ito pala. Nandito pala siya. Ayan. Sa X and Y, X tapos XY plane. Ito yung XY plane mo, guys. XY plane. Ayan. XY plane. Ayan. Nakatayo siya. Ayan. So, you have to grab your fingers from the positive X going to the B, or from the vector A going to vector B. And then, ang thumb mo malamang is magpo-point out dito banda. Perpendicular plane. Ayan. Which is positive Z. Which is denoted as K hat. Diba? Okay? Okay, good. So, ito na yung final answer natin. So, that's it. So, yun lang. So, this, I think, dito na mag-e-end yung, yeah. Dito na mag-e-end yung lecture. Yan. So, okay na. Thank you for watching, guys. And please watch the video I posted, yung right hand rule, para mas maintindihan nyo yung cross product. And I will post the self-assessment question for this lecture. Thank you very much.